What is going on, everybody? Went to the archery shop today, bought a new thing for my bow that I said I wasn't gonna buy, but they had it in, checked it out, and I was like, why not? It's only $330, which is price $330 if anybody's wondering. I think it was $330, it's around there somewhere. $330, $360, something like that. But regardless, I bought it. Haven't opened it yet. Check it out. Comes in a cool little case, little soft case, little soft slash hard case. Go ahead and open it up. Of course, you got your sticker. Of course, you got your instructions. And of course, you got your instructions on this little drive that honestly is a waste. Go see what's in the bag. See what's in the bag. See what's in the bag. There's a bunch of rubber in the bag. You got your little limb cord thing, sticker, rubber thing. Now I want to say this is it's to hold your arrow. So I put it on your shelf and hold your arrow in place, keep it from bouncing around. I know this, I remember seeing something about you can cut it and you can cut it to fit to your riser, on the side of your riser, so if you ever hit your riser, it's not loud, dampens the sound. That's that. Now we'll go, I'm gonna stick to the case for a second. The case is cool, it's got a little zipper pouch, keep stuff in, but the foam comes out, unlike the Ultra View cases. All the foam comes out and then you got an empty case, which is cool. Empty case, pretty dope. You can keep whatever you want in it. I don't know, I'll probably use it for my target archery stuff because all that stuff's really expensive. I always carry a bunch of crap with me when I go. So here we got the R7. I'll tell you right off the bat, it's a little slimmer, it looks better. It's got some offset bolts instead of using stubby wrenches, which is cool. It's got a new felt on the launcher. The launcher itself is black. The hardware on the launcher is like a very matte black. All the screws are actually matte black. I mean it looks cool, it's not like something I wanted or needed. I don't really see anybody getting busted in a tree from shiny hardware at all. But you got, on the side you got your windage adjustment, which is cool. Right is right, obviously left is left. And you got your elevation adjustment on top. Shows you which way's up, which way's down. Got your typical rubber over molded arrow cage, and it's got the cool little soft rubber thing you can slide your arrow in. I don't think I've ever used that in my entire life. It's cool. It's really smooth. With Hamskea's machining is by far the best in the industry out of everything. Everything they do, their machining, their quality is so awesome. Their bearings are so smooth. Everything is so smooth. I know they got like, I want to say like 3 bearings on the inside, which is cool. The only thing I dislike, I noticed right off the bat, is the little arrow holder that they have on this support bracket here. Like on the Epsilon, it's got that little piece that holds your arrow that you can take off or keep on. I like to keep it on. I don't like sticking all this crap to my riser, honestly. It looks good. I mean, it looks really nice. I know it's all IMS integrate compatible, which is cool. But you get rid of that bracket on the side for the burger hole, so everything, you know, the whole streamline thing. I know you got a new cord clamp on the side, which is probably better than what comes on the Epsilon V2. I absolutely hate the clamp on the V2. It is awful. It's terrible. The arm on the side that the little lever arm goes to actuate your launcher, that's black as well. That's pretty dope. Everything's black except for the little screws on bottom. But it's just like the V2, you got your down adjustment. You can adjust the pitch of your angle as your launcher is in the down position, and it's got a lock for it to hold everything in place. And then you can also set your adjustment in the up position as well, and it's got the little set screw to hold everything in place as well. And of course it comes with the Hamskea little dampener. I forgot what they call it. It's like a core dampener. I forgot what they call it. but I do like these a lot. I've got a few of them laying around. I don't like their cords. They're just thinner, and I don't know. I don't feel like they stretch. They're just thin. I don't know. They really didn't work on the V2. Like it slipped every now and then. Then they got this little rubber cord management deal here. So all your excess cord, instead of tying it in knots and stuff, you weave it through there and it manages your cable for you, keeps it nice and tight, which is actually pretty dope because I hate tying a bunch of knots on my stuff. You always have to have that extra little bit of cord so you can make, you know, adjustments and whatnot. Other than that, that's pretty much it for what I see. That's like my initial presentation on it. I know you can take the I think you can. Yeah, you can take this the top cage off, and you can take the bottom cage off for your target archers. You want to throw a different blade on there, which this one looks a little better. Like it looks more sleek. It looks like a modern sports car. Like the Epsilon just looks like a brick, which I don't mind it. I do like the Epsilon, but I am gonna go ahead and try this bad boy out. I did pay for it, so I might as well throw it on, and we'll kind of compare them side by side. Right out of the gate, I can tell you right now the R7 is taller, and it's definitely got more to it than the Epsilon. The Epsilon is just a little blockier. It's not any wider, but the R7 feels lighter. So I don't know. I do like how all the hardware is blacked out on it though. It just looks cleaner, I guess. It looks like more of a modern sports car. It's got like your rounded corners and stuff. Like the Epsilon is just a block. Everything's a block. And again with the arrow rest, Epsilon's got the arrow rest on it. The R7 does not. It really drives me nuts that they got rid of that. I do not like that at all. And for the wind, I can tell you right now the windage adjustment, it's got like a screw that comes out of the side. It's almost like cattywampus, not dead center of anything. It sticks out to the side for like your cable guards or that bridge on Hoyt risers. You don't have to use a stubby wrench to get in under your cable guard on a Matthews, which is actually pretty awesome because I hate having to always dig out a stubby wrench just for that, even though I don't really make that many adjustments on it. But if I have to, I have to. And the black hardware just looks sweet. It looks a lot cleaner, I'll tell you that right now. You got tells you which way's right for your windage. Obviously the opposite is left, and then tells you which way's up for your elevation, which is cool. The Epsilon does not have that at all. And again with the cord lever, I like that a lot. I do. It's like a wedge system as opposed to the cable and clamp. You just put your limb cable through there and that kind of clamps down on it, and there's no real teeth to it, so it doesn't bite down, so you really have to tighten the hell out of it. And for your IMS clamp on the R7, it's got 2 indentions on it. Those are supposed to be for your center shot. I know Matthew's center shot is dead center of the burger hole, so I don't know. I wonder which one you have to use, because in the instruction booklet I looked, it doesn't really tell you which one to use. It shows them in the book using the top one. So I'm wondering if that is the actual center shot. I'm going to find out here in a minute. I am going to throw this on, and I will let you guys know because I'm kind of confused on that. Okay, so I got the R7 installed. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I kind of like the Epsilon a little better. Felt like, I don't know, the Epsilon just... I literally threw the Epsilon on and made no adjustments, and my center shot was already there. With the R7, I had to like really play around with it and refine my center shot. I'm glad I took down all my measurements for center shot and all that stuff, because it took me a little bit to find it. I had to reshoot the paper, and I did finally get a bullet hole. And it was just kind of a pain in the butt. And then that little slide and glide thing that they for cable management, kind of a pain in the butt. I took it off the original cable that came with the R7, and I could not figure out how to put it back on. It took me about 5-10 minutes to figure it out, honestly. And it's real hard to slide up and down the on actual D-loop material. It wasn't too bad on the stock cord that it comes with, but if you're going to use like a 24, it's a pain in the butt. The elevation adjustment, It's still a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie. They put it in a shitty spot. They put it in the same spot, they just moved it over to the left a little bit so you can get it from the inside of the rest instead of with both fingers. And didn't really want to move. I had to loosen it quite a bit in order to get the windage to move, or elevation to move. Because my center shot was not set, I had to move my rest up to get the center shot, because I don't know if somebody was playing with it. I mean, the package was sealed, so I don't see anybody unless they were playing with it, or just quality control that they don't really check it before they go out. Because I had to move my elevation up quite a bit because it just wasn't there, and then I had to make my windage adjustment, which the knobs are hard to move. They really are. I don't know what Hamskea, like, I don't know, the epsilon wasn't bad. The R7 was a pain in the ass though. It really was, I'm not gonna lie. Like the epsilon is just like real smooth. The knobs are smaller. I figured this with the bigger knobs on there that it would have been easier, but it really wasn't. It looks nice, but like I said, I don't know how I feel about it yet. I might switch back to the epsilon. I'm gonna shoot it for a little bit. I don't even have this bow sighted in yet. I bought this thing like 2 weeks ago, but our weather has been trash. And like I went to the archery shop today, obviously. I bought that R7, and it was 7 degrees outside, just the ambient temperature. It was negative, like the real feel with the wind chill and all that crap. We live right on Lake Michigan, and it gets terrible out here. So we just don't have that kind of weather, and I'm not gonna go out there and freeze to death to sight on my bow, because my hunt season's over, and that's that. I mean, I'm gonna check it out. It looks like a nice rest. It's it's Hamskea. Come on, Hamskea is quality. I was thinking about actually switching to a QID, but then I remembered I like rests that work, so I bought another Hamskea. I don't want to buy a QID just to throw it in the garbage. I've had several issues with QID. Obviously, I hate QID. I will never buy a QID again. They just, after a while, they stop clicking up and they don't stay up, or they won't release. The trigger mechanism in them, they're just junk. I'm not a fan of QID at all. I will tell QID that to their face. Their engineer sucks, and that is that. So that is why I buy a limb-driven rest Hamskea for every one of my bows. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I have a QID on my title over here, but it's a blade rest. It doesn't move, if that makes sense. There's not much that can screw up, except for the elevation knob. The grease that they put on the screw on the inside to adjust your elevation turned the freaking concrete like plastic. I had to chisel it all off. I took it apart, chiseled it off, because I got a hold of QAD and they didn't know what was wrong with it. They wanted me to pay for shipping to send it in. I told them to get screwed, and I took it apart myself and had to clean all that grease out of it, or glue, or what. It was like freaking super glue on the inside. I wasn't too happy about that. A non-moving rest I've had issues with from QAD. I've had issues with their drop-away rests, and I'm just not a fan of cable-driven rests. I like limb-driven rests. They work every single time, and you can actually tune them on like a cable-driven rest like QAD. So that's it. It's a nice rest, guys. I mean, probably not worth the price, but what is worth the price anymore? Honestly, everything has gone up so much that it's like archery is becoming a rich man's game, and it kind of sucks, because one day I'm not even going to be able to afford it, and I make pretty decent money, I like to think. So that's it. If you guys have any questions about this rest, let me know. I will be shooting it here. Actually, next week is going to be nice out, so I will be out shooting both of my bows. But again, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this video quality is a little better. I don't know what happened to my ultra view video. It just never updated to the HD instead of SD. It's kind of weird, but my Matthews video did. So we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and post this, and thank you guys for watching again. Let me know if you guys want me to get anything to review. I will buy pretty much just about anything. I'm not poor, but poor, I guess. I don't know. Let me know. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks, guys.